Hello children, very good morning all of you. I'm Nagashri ma'am here. You know what? Today I'm going to read out a story of a little boy named Sam. Yes, so now hurry up and get ready with this English book, okay? So get ready with this English book and open to page number 12. Okay children, page number 12. And you know, the story's name is block 1, the lesson or the story name is Scaredy Sam. That means he is afraid of something, right? Let's know what he is afraid of. Once we read the story, we will get to know what he is afraid of, children. So here, you know who has written the story? Yes, the story is written by Vinita Krishna. Repeat, Vinita Krishna. Okay, children. So you all are very good. I know that you have opened the books and you are ready with the what? Ready with the book and ready to read the story with me. So you know what? I will point my fingers to the word and even you should also point out to the words which I am reading out loudly. Okay? Yes, very good. Now let's start reading. Okay, children? Yes. Sam draws and Sid paints a blue lake. Okay, he is Sam and he is Sid. Here Sam is busy drawing and Sid is busy painting. So children, even you also like to paint? Do you also like to paint or do you also like to do coloring and drawing? Yes, very good. It is a good habit. So, you know what? It is a hobby also. It is called hobby. If we have some habits that we like to do, okay, regularly, then it is called a hobby. Yes, children. So, what is your hobby? Share it with me in the WhatsApp group, okay? Yes. Their mom is in the kitchen. She has baked a yummy cake. So, where is their mom? Like, where is mom? She is busy in the kitchen. What? Preparing cake. Yes, she is preparing cake. She's baking cake. Yummy cake. Wow, delicious cake. And now, come children, come. She calls out at last. At last, after she prepares the cake, when the cake is ready to eat, she is calling the children. She is asking them to come and for what is she calling? Yes, to come and have it, right? Yes. The cake is ready. Be quick. Run fast. Yes, she's telling the cake is ready for you to have it. Now, come fast. Be quick. Wash your hands and come soon. The first piece is mine, says Sid as he runs to the door. So, Sid is telling, I'm going to taste this first. Yes, I'm the first who's going to taste it. The yummy cake. And he runs to the door. So, he's running. Wait, cries Sam. I'm scared of the dark corridor. Sam also loves to eat cake. But as Sid is running, because he wants to eat the first piece of cake, he's running to the door, right? You know, he's leaving the door, Sam behind. He's leaving Sam behind and he is running to the kitchen. He's running to his mom. So, Sam is, what does it mean, cries Sam? Cries means screaming, to scream. Children, whichever words that you see in bold, okay, that like this, yummy, it is in bold, right? It is fat and it is black, it is darkened, right? Darker words, that words you have to underline. Okay children, you have to underline such words, okay? And then you have to practice writing such words at least 3 times in your homework book. Now underline this word cries. Cries means to scream, not to cry, okay? Scream. S-C-R-E-A-M. Scream. Yes, I am scared of the dark corridor. He's screaming that I'm scared of the dark corridor outside. It is a passage, okay? It is a passage where it leads from room to hall or from hall to kitchen. It is a long passage, children. It is a place where it connects one room to another room, okay? Yes, corridor. So here you can see the meaning, okay? Corridor. This also you have to write at least 3 times, okay, in your homework book. And then Sid turns to Sam and says with a frown. Okay, what does he say? Frown means, okay, bit irritated. Okay, he's irritated and he tells, "Come on, grow up. I can't wait around." Come on, Sam. You are now grown up kid. You should not be afraid of corridor and all. We all are at home. You are not alone. So grow up and you have to come. I can't wait for you. I'm going now. You have to come. Sam runs after him, but Sid disappears. Okay, he tells and he runs away. Who? Sid. And Sam also runs after him because he's scared of the corridor which is dark. Yes, where there is no light. But Sid is already out of sight. So Sid disappears. Underline the word disappear. That means disappears means out of sight or invisible, whom you cannot see. That is disappeared. Okay. Yes, with the foot in the corridor, Sam freezes with fear. So, as soon as he keeps one step into the corridor, as soon as he gets into the corridor, he started feeling scared. Look here, he's feeling so scared. He's imagining of all the weird things here. And he's feeling scared because it is dark there. Yes. Now, it's dark and it's scary. Yes, children. It's dark and it's scary. Because it is dark, he is imagining of all the weird things such as wolves and all the devils and all, which is full of imagination, and he's feeling scared and he hears many sounds. Okay? Is really that sound coming, children? Is he hearing really any sounds? No, right? He's into imagination, and as he's feeling scared, as he's fear of dark, what is happening to him? Yes, it is like he is feeling that as though he's hearing some sounds, some scary sounds and all. Yes, of scary ghosts and big monsters that moves all around. As I told, it is all about his imagination. So underline the word monsters, okay, and around. Okay, yes, children. So he's feeling all the monsters, devils are all moving around him, and he's feeling like some ghosts are making sounds. Yes, so he's getting all about the weird imaginations. Next, Sam picks up small marbles and holds them tight. Now you know what? He gets marbles there. That is, okay, he plays with the marbles. And you know what? He takes up some marbles and hold it tightly so that he feels very strong and is ready to fight. So he's thinking, now I'm strong. I should not feel scared. And now I'm ready to fight and face the ghosts and whatever monsters. So he feels like once he holded all the marbles in his hands tightly. So as soon as he held the marbles tightly in his hand, what happened? He felt that he is now very strong and is ready to fight the monsters. Yes, let's see what happened. He enters the corridor counting 1, 2, 3. Okay, to avoid, look here children, he enters the corridor counting 1, 2, 3. Underline the word counting. Okay, so what he does to avoid the unwanted what? Unwanted sounds that he feels that he is hearing, or unwanted thoughts and all, he started counting 1, 2, 3, 4 as he walked through the corridor. He hears a loud tick and a tat. Oh no, I can't see. Okay, he rushes back quickly, sweating with fear. Carrying marbles did not help. Oh dear, oh dear. Sam grabs a long stick and holds it so tight. He feels very strong and is ready to fight. Okay, what happened, children? he started counting 1, 2, 3, and he tried to pass through the corridor and go to his mom, right? But what happened? Did it work out? No, because he was very, very scared of darkness. Yes. Why he did not go to the corridor? Why he did not like to go to the corridor? Because it was dark. Yes. And you know what? He heard a sound, tick and a tat. So he thought that, oh my God, what is that sound? I can't see anybody, but I'm hearing a sound. And then again he rushes back quickly. That means underline the word rushes. Okay. That means he go back into his room again. He rushes means he runs back into his room. Okay. And then he is already sweating because he's fear, right? Yes. When you are fear, you will start sweating and we will feel thirsty and all. Yes, children? Yes. And you know what? He thought, oh, no, I started counting. I held the marbles so that I will, what? I will feel strong, but it did not work out. It did not work out, right? Poor Sam. Yes. And then what he did? Now he grabbed a long stick that was in his room. Okay. Grab means to hold tightly. Underline the word grab. Okay, children. To hold or to snatch it. Okay. So he grabs it. What does he grab? What does he hold now? A long stick, and now he holds it so tightly and he is ready to fight the monsters and devils. Yes, that he thinks they are there in the corridor. Yes, now he feels that he is strong and he is ready to fight and he can pass the corridor and go and have the yummy cake. Let's see what happens next. Yes, he takes one step and then one more. Again, he is going slowly. Okay, step by step means he is walking slowly. He hears something softly hiss and slips on the floor. Sam screams, ghosts, monsters, here, take that. Yes, what happened? Yes, he heard a sound hiss and he fell down. Slips on the floor means he fell down. Yes, children, underline the word slip. And you know what? Because he is scared itself, he is hearing all such weird sounds. Isn't it, kids? There are no ghosts or monsters, but because he is scared of darkness, he is feeling that there are monsters and ghosts, and he is hearing weird sounds. And as soon as he heard the sound, hiss, what happened? He fell down and he started screaming, ghost, ghost, monster, monster, and all. And he did, he was holding on to the stick, right? Let's see, what did he do with that stick? He swings his stick wildly and then rushes back. You know what happened? He threw the stick away, okay, very, very wildly with all of his strength. Swings means he just swinged it here and there. You will play swing, right, children? Swinging up and down. So that is what is swings. And then wildly, that means with full of strength. And he was already scared. So he put all his strength and then he swinged the stick. He threw it and he again ran back into his room. Okay. Sam stands panting. It's getting so late. Sid must have already eaten the cake. Now Sam is worried about the cake. He thinks that the cake is already eaten by Sid and there might be no cake left for him to eat. Okay. And Sam is panting. Panting means what? Underline the word panting. That means to breathe heavily, children. Okay. Short breaths. To breathe heavily. Yes, loudly and heavily. That is panting because he is scared, right? So when you are scared, it will happen like this. Yes, but we should be brave. Yes, isn't it, children? We should be brave. We should not feel scared. But if you feel scared, then also it's okay. Okay? You will get to know. You will come out of your fear. Once you get to know, like, there is nothing to be fear of, to be afraid of. Isn't it, children? Yes, very good. Now, Let's see what happened next. Did he stay back in his room or did he go to his mom and have cake? Let's see what happened. Sam then remembers the mask near his bed. The big scary mask with angry eyes red. Now he is bigger than the monsters of the night. He feels very strong and is ready to fight. Sam isn't scared. He lets out a roar. He runs quickly and bravely down the dark corridor. Yes, children. Now you know what? Sam thought the marbles didn't work for him. Yes, did it work for him holding marbles tightly? No, even the long stick also did not work for him to pass through the corridor. But you know what? Now he remembered that there was a mask. Okay, there was a mask. You know, it is a mask of a tiger, and it was also looking very scary. Yes, and you know what? It had red eyes. Yes, red big eyes with angry face. So he wore that mask. He put on that mask, and now you know what? He was ready to walk through the corridor to reach out for the cakes that his mom had cooked for. Now he thought that now I'm very, very big than the other monsters and ghosts, and I will only scare them away. Yes, he thought like that, and now he feels that he was very strong than all the monsters and weird things and sounds. And he, you know what he did? Yes, now he was very brave. Brave means strong enough and not feeling scared of anything. Okay, so he bravely passed the corridor which was dark. So children, underline the word bravely. Okay, that means to not be afraid of. So here you can see the meaning of brave, being ready to face pain or danger. So he is not afraid of anything now. He is no more afraid now, and he is ready to pass through the corridor, and he also ran quickly. Underline the word quickly, that means fast. F-A-S-T, fast. Okay, he ran quickly through the corridor. Where's my cake? He asks, charging inside. Sid gets a scare and his eyes open wide. Tigers eat cake and they like dark corridors. They have sharp teeth and also sharp claws. Hooray, says Sid. Hooray, says Sam. Scaredy Sam, I no longer am. Yes, children, you know what? As soon as Sam came inside, he started screaming, where is my cake now? Where is my cake now? I want my cake. Underline the word charging. So that is, he started asking. Yes, and then you know what? Sid got scared because looking at his mask, Sid got scared. Okay, and with eyes open wide, he told that tigers eat cake, right? And tigers also like dark corridors. Yes, Sid is telling, he's making fun of Sam because yes, he's wearing a mask of tiger and he's encouraging him that you are as brave as a tiger, and tigers eat cake and they are no longer scared of dark corridors. Yes, children, he is happy. Sid is happy for Sam that he came alone. Okay, and he walked through the dark corridor that he was scared of. Now, you know what? Tigers have sharp teeth and also sharp claws. He's also telling tigers have very sharp teeth. Sharp means pointed, okay? Which might hurt, okay? Pointed teeth and also sharp claws. What are claws, children? You know the nails? Okay, nails of animals. The animals' nails are very sharp and they are like this in shape. They are little bit curved in shape. Yes, so they are called as claws. So Sid is telling Sam that yes, tigers have sharp teeth and also sharp claws. Very good, Sam. Well done. You can have cake. So hooray, said Sid. Hooray, says Sid. Sid is telling hooray. He is feeling happy for his brother Sam because he walked through the corridor alone. Right, children? And again Sam also is feeling happy because yes, he walked alone through the corridor. So he is also saying hooray. And you know what? He says that scaredy Sam I no longer am. That means I was a scaredy Sam, but from now onwards I'm not scared at all. I'm not at all scaredy Sam. I'm a brave Sam, he's telling. So did you like the story of this Sam, little boy Sam, who was scared of darkness? Yes, children. So read the story and underline the words, which and all words I have underlined, and practice those underlined words. At least write it 3 times in your homework book. Okay, children? Yes, thank you so much. Bye.